Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen, the Magician. So you already know if you clicked on this video. Again, I'm sending you those positive waves of energy. I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored and having all your prayers answered at this time. And again, I hope they spent the whole day today, Big Monday, dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve in the environment. Read your energy every day, collective. It goes without saying at this point, you are Earth Angel, Earth Angel, ooh, would you be mine? And I know I was off key right there, but it's very obvious that you are, again, and I don't want to say chosen one, but it's like, again, you're the one trying to make the difference. I feel like you're leading by unseen example. People might be thinking, like, where does this come from? Why is this person so nice? Why did they try so hard? Why are you the blessed way that you are? And again, I read your energy every day, so I'm just here to tell you that I see everything you're doing. We see everything you're doing. We see the difference you're trying to make. We're here to tell you that you're definitely making that difference. You're having that impact. You are the change in the world that everyone is looking for already. But they may not tell you to your face, right? This may be conversations that they have about you behind your back. So just in case you didn't know, or nobody came to tell you today or yesterday, or they don't have any plans to tell you tomorrow, I'm here to tell you that we see everything you do, collective. We love it. We respect it. We're cheering for you. We have your back. Again, we are all the collective together, but again, scattered as individuals doing the work. Again, the Most High has the Most High has the ultimate blueprint. We have but fragments of the fractal, and we are meant to carry out our work diligently without asking too much questions, and we are doing that. So again, if it feels sort of like that in your three-dimensional circumstances, like you're the person I'm talking about, just know you're here, you're amongst friends, we're all cheering for each other, we've all got each other's backs. Again, it's about hyping up the collective, and again, manifesting the highest timeline. Not necessarily as quick as possible. Slow and steady wins the race. But again, staying on until we can all manifest the highest timeline together. No chosen left back. So again, if you're here, it's your first time, that's the intro. We're just hyping you up. Again, it's the bullet points. And if you've been here before, and again, you're returning, you know what we're about to get into. Again, free spiritual messages. They're free. Take what's for you. Disregard the rest. Use your own free will and discernment at all times. Only you're gonna know what fits for you, like what to take and what to disregard, what fits into your real life, what doesn't. And like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. I'm always there. And yeah, we're spiritually buff as F. We got a bond. It's unbreakable, collective. It's undeniable. We're about to do our reps. So, oh yes, your side note message of the day today is we've been getting into these little side readings lately. I don't know. I'll just give you this one. You guys would have to let me know if it's helping or not, but it feels like it is. But anyway, right now there could be well, if this is you, spoiler alert. If not, this could be somebody around you. You could hopefully this is not your partner, but this could be somebody that you know, or a situation that, again, you're external to this situation, it seems like. There's a very promiscuous person, a very lusty person, right? And it looks like they were hiding some type of a secret lover or secret love affair. Definitely there was infidelity or adultery, however you want to play it. I don't know the subtleties between the definitions. It was infidelity, adultery, or some type of player or deceptive energy. So we're onto something. And like there were many lies told, a lot of lies told to cover up a lot of secrets and a lot of this behavior, a lot of this activity. Someone was enjoying a lot of what this alternative lifestyle, secret lifestyle they had. They thought they had it made, set up pretty wild, set up pretty well, wild. Maybe they were living some type of wild, again, the wild life. Again, maybe there's a reason why that just came out like that. But this person, whoever their secret lover was, more than likely was also playing them though with other people and just using them for money. Definitely was looking at this person as some kind of an ATM or a cash grab, or, you know, beep, boop, bop, boop, beep. Like something like that. They definitely were looking at that person like that, like a Las Vegas slot machine. I feel like this promiscuous person also, they could have leaked intimate details about their original partner during their excursions or encounters with this during this secret love affair, because there definitely was seeing a lot of hotel visits, secret rendezvous, meetups in secret places, this type of thing. Yeah, there could have been a lot of pillow talking, divulging of secret information or things that maybe shouldn't have been said. And now it's like, if it hasn't already happened, again, spoiler alert, the truth about all this is getting ready to come out. It seems like it's something that it can't be prevented at this point. Like the letter is already in the mail type of thing. Whatever, the package is already on its way to the house. This is gonna come out, blow up, if it hasn't already or begun to. And this person's gonna end up seeing that their secret lover for who they were, and end up like, it ends with them seeing this person as their enemy, or that this person was the enemy all along, or that they were taking advantage and using them all along. Someone's like gonna take off their rosy colored glasses very soon, or they're having them blown off their face when, again, this package comes, they open it and it blows up in their face. And there could be major losses incoming for both, or a major fall from grace. But I see that secret lover, whoever that person was, they may try to like run away, hide, escape, or get away to escape the consequences. They may have like an escape plan, or run away, love, love, love. Was that Ludacris? Yeah, someone may try to escape. I think it was Ludacris and Mary J. Blige. Yeah, somebody may try to escape, run, hide. They don't want the Ten of Swords to come down on them. They don't care about the other person. And I think they're realizing that now, or they're about to. So, again, put the energy where it fits. You may have heard something, or you may have known or suspected, or hopefully that's not you and your partner. But again, it's in the air. So put the energy where it fits. Sorry they're not all good. So today, you're traveling, or not traveling, but if you've been away, well, okay, for some of you, it feels like, yeah, you could take some downtime or away time or vacation time, or you could go somewhere where when you return, it's like you're not going to be seen, you're not seen as the same. It's like there's some major changes that happen that people can see, or even yourself. There's something here about you taking a look in the mirror and seeing yourself as different. Noticing a lot of the work that you put into yourself, it becomes like undeniable to you. It becomes your new, well, not new, but again, it's like recalibrating your subconscious mind to see yourself the way you really are. And it's like you could come off as sort of unrecognizable, not only to yourself, but other people in the environment could be like, wow, like you never used to be like this, or you never used to dress like this, or act like this, or look like, wow, there's something so different about you, your vibe, your aura, your attitude, your persona. Something here is changing, but it comes after a time when, I don't know, it's like you get away from the regular, like your regular routine of life, or you're able to like put it aside somehow. You're able to put it aside, or step away, or at the very least, it's not like the most prevalent or important thing to you. You're able to sort of zone out and focus on other things that you want to, outside of like what society or the world, what the matrix is telling you makes you you. You're sort of able, it could be like it could be, this could be the journey, like this could be the trip that you're taking. Again, it could be something where you're going about your regular routine or your regular day, but again, in your mind's eye, it's like you're recreating yourself. It's like you're almost like going to it's like a forbidden place in your mind, or somewhere in your mind where you knew. It's like where your personal freedom is in your mind. It's like you're going to that place, and it's like you're tuning the matrix out more and more and more. And it's like it's going to come to a point where, again, I guess you're seen by a lot of people, or you plug back in, and it's like you're just not the same. Something like that. But that's in the most vague sense. For some of you, you're actually going to go somewhere, break out of your regular routine. Be that, for some of you, you work, or if you're like a stay-at-home parent, or you work from home or something like that, you're going to be breaking out of your regular routine and traveling in some sense. And it's like it could be far or a lot, because you have the ninth house, you have your ninth house sitting in your ninth house. And again, that's all about journeys, long journeys where you go. It's like going away to university, or going away to college, or working abroad, or something like that. Or like, if you're a musician, like going on tour or something like that. When you return, it's like you're completely different. The experiences and the things that you've learned, they've changed you. It's getting a more like broader view of what humanity is. Again, not just the people in your own backyard or own small town or the city where you're from. You end up speaking to people that have different cultures, different languages, trying different foods, waking up at different times in different time zones and experiencing different things. It's like something like this is getting ready to take place. That's what I was saying. If not, you're in the inner sanctum of your chambers and this is taking place anyway. You're thinking about like, in your mind you have a certain version of what like true freedom for you in your life would look like. And it's like you're sort of, instead of like waking up every day and thinking about like what's going on the surface, on the three-dimensional, waking up, having breakfast, coffee, whatever, showering, getting ready, going to work, like it's staying inside that regular routine. It could be that a thing where as you're doing that, your mind is like in a different place, and you're like starting to see maybe like how you can pull that reality or that version of freedom like more into the forefront of your life. And it's like, this is you taking the steps to do that. But it's like, if it's something like that, it's like a deep meditation. You might even come off as super distracted at your job or in your regular life. Like you may not be paying attention to people. Your maybe some minor responsibilities get neglected. It's like that sort of thing, because in your mind it would actually be like you might come off as depressed to people or not wanting to come outside, because like let's say you're doing that all week, even on like Friday nights and the weekends, you're still going to want to be kind of recluse and like think about this thing, be like, okay, well, how can I change this? Like again, it's like but it's been a long time since, again, you have partnership, citizenship, again, your whole life is a ship. I can't remember all. You can put the words in. Usually, before it was easier for me. Right now, I'm drawing blanks. But again, everything in your life is a ship. It's again, the waters of you. That's why you come out as the emotional water bearer on the star card, right? You're the connector between, again, the fluid information of the universe comes in, and you're the conduit that connects it to the earth, right? You are a ship. You move through waters. Your body, your light body. Again, it's a metaphor for behind the curtain for kind of how we exist through life, right? Six of Swords, moving from rougher to calmer waters. It's like it's a metaphor for, again, spiritually how you move around behind the curtain. So again, that's why like you go to a country, you sail your ship to the country, you get your citizenship in together with a person, you move through life. It's a partnership. Like there's other one. You now you'll be able to go and see all the ships and be like, hey, yeah, you're right. That's a ship. No. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but that's the journey. That's what I mean. You're sort of in your boat in your mind, and you're sort of traveling the waters of this area. So you might just spend a lot of time meditating, but that is not a useless meditation. It's actually going to help you anchor in more of that, again, that freedom, expansive lifestyle that you want into your regular routine. Or like try to help you figure out a way where, again, this is like, well, if I don't want to work this job forever or live like this forever, it's like, okay, I would have to put this and this and this into place. And it's like seeing the things inside of yourself that you're interested in. Again, I like storytelling, so like maybe I'll write a storybook. For someone who likes cooking, maybe that's what they're gonna, maybe that's what you're gonna do. But again, you're gonna sort of spend a lot of time traveling to those places in your mind where you're trying to figure out like what is the thing for you. And it's like when you get out of that meditation, again, it's the same thing as you're not gonna be the same person. You'll be more. It's like people will understand the drive you have to start cooking all of a sudden all the time, or writing stories all the time, or whatever it is. And it's like, yeah, that's gonna be like you've changed moment, or you might notice it like, oh, it's different, or it's easier now. Whereas before I might have got a little bit tired or distracted, or like, I wasn't making these raviolis like I knew I could this whole time, or what I mean? So it's like now, coming in from work or whatever, again, there's no Netflix time, it's like now you're doing this other thing that like brings you joy, and like you're starting to see expansion in that way. But again, you get there from traveling, again, through the waters of your own, through the waters of your own mind, or in your own spiritual vessel to these destinations. Again, that's the solo spiritual aspect of it, because it won't be everyone that's like traveling right now or taking vacations or able to just leave their regular routine behind and do all these different things. But I feel like this thing, it's going to happen one way or another. For the others, you will be actually physically traveling, and the same thing almost is going to happen. A lot of balance coming in, communication, again, being away from having boundaries up against your regular routine, not being able to just go back and do the things you're doing. Again, you may be away for a while, and when you come back, again, you may be carrying a lot. It could be, it's like – whatever you're bringing back with you, it's like the other people, again, you're going to seem changed. It may be something that they're not ready for, or a change that they haven't experienced yet. So it could shake things up a little bit. Again, that's going into that Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries. It's like your face, seeing your face, this, you've been away and there's been a major change, and now seeing your face, or your, again, your personality, seeing your being manifest, you seem different, or you come off different. And it could even, like I said, be to you, you could look in the mirror and feel like, yeah, I really did change. Or again, a conversation that you might have with yourself, and you might notice your thinking patterns are different, like, hey, I don't even think like that anymore, or something like that. Or why would I wouldn't even do that anymore, or something like that. There's like a noticeable change that's going to come through. Again, something about you transforming and stepping into your power, and again, developing. That's what I'm saying. Like now, after work or whatever, during your regular routine, it's like you spend all day at work doing your tasks or whatever, but in your mind, again, you're in that faraway place, and you're trying to figure out, again, this freedom, or again, this expansiveness that I feel. How can I make it more a part of my regular life? And then this is like, again, Pluto Mars, this is you coming home, and then Pluto Mars, that's Scorpio. So again, in secret or mysteriously, all of a sudden doing this thing, and to people around you, again, it will seem to have come out of nowhere, or just be like, now you're different, you're being different, or you seem different. It's like you're coming home every day, you're making raviolis, all these different, every day you're making a new pasta sauce, noodles, and you're like, yeah, because they don't see that in a year you're gonna be like one of the greatest Italian cooks, in the world, or even amateur. Like your skills are just going to be on such another level. Like I said, you'll be catering all the dinners, or everybody will be coming to your house for birthdays and holidays and things like that because of your skills. But again, that's just a broad example. But something like that Pluto Mars is definitely, like, again, acquiring the resources, figuring out like how much is this going to cost to do this every day. It's like sort of shifting things around. It's like, if you used to buy snacks and sit on the couch and just watch TV, now you can take the snack money and buy noodles and sauce. You see what I'm saying? and then one of those things to cut the pasta evenly, or whatever, like things like this. Like if you're making it from scratch, that's where my mind is going, right? But maybe you're just boiling noodles. It's okay. It works both ways. But what I'm saying is, there's like, now you're picking up there's like a shift in the energy. The energy I was putting towards that is going towards this. And again, now it looks, someone that comes in and sees you, you look different. It's like, oh, you're not watching your favorite show? Usually you're watching your show after. And it's like, no. Again, pot's going, stirring, sauce is tasting, noodles are going in, rolling, eggs and flour. Again, if you're making it from scratch, it's two totally different experiences. And the tasting, the eating is totally different too. It's making it from scratch is way better. But that's a conversation for another video. So yeah, something like that, where like, again, rebirth or transformation, and then now you have all this physical action, physical energy, motivation, direct focus behind whatever it is you want to do, right? And it comes in, and then and then there's conversation about like, how did you get so good at this, or can you teach me, or can you show me? And it's like you telling people that it's not really the recipes, it's the discipline. Again, I went to that place, I traveled to that place, and they showed me, or I learned, or I traveled in my mind. I finally realized that, I have a passion for this. I have a passion for drawing. I have a passion for storytelling. I have a passion for this, for that. So you put it into the works, and now it's working for you. And it's sort of like, this is impressive. Again, if everyone's coming over if everyone comes to your house for Thanksgiving, and you got this delicious tray of ziti or lasagna next to the turkey, and you got all the things going, and people's like, how did you make that? And it's like, you know what I mean? It's that sort of thing. People want to know now. Again, you're different. So it's like, it's a noticeable difference, a positive change. So it's like people want to, like, a little bit have to rub off on them. So it could be a thing like that, where there's like conversation around like, how did you get so expansive in this area? And again, it goes into, again, here's the sun, again, you bringing the clarity or the happiness in the situation, like, again, departing this information onto people like freely. Again, like we said in the intro, you may depart your time, your energy, and all these different things for free. You may be trying to just help a situation, no matter what it is, without asking for anything in return. So there's something like that here. Definitely a collective member. I love this. They say a hero can save us. I love it. But yeah, there's something about like your identity standing out, and your ego, but not in a bad way, right? This is not like egotistical. This is sort of like, no, I'm really good at doing this. You want to see? Like, it's not, Like someone might be like, let's say you get so good at chopping the onions or the garlic, like you're chopping the garlic and it's flying into the frying pan. You got like some secret technique. It's like someone might think, oh, you're being arrogant or you're showing off or whatever. Like, no, it's not ego. It's not anything like that. It's skills. Like, look, you want to see this? You want to learn this? Like, this is amazing. And again, once you taste it, it's going to be delicious. So it's like something about that, about a clarity and like a happiness, like whatever I'm just using. Again, we do, and we do this all the time. If you're new here, we usually pick like, or we don't really usually pick it. It usually just emerges. Again, there's like one base metaphor example that we'll work with throughout the reading, and it's just like something that we can all sort of like a ground zero, a 0 point that we can all get on, that we can build off of. So I'm just saying, again, this thing, it's like the skills are there, and it's like it's a positive change. You're not hoarding this information or being like, oh, it's like, no, look, this is how I'm doing this. It's like, yo, you like that, the way the garlic is flying? It's like, this is how you got to hold the knife when you do it. And it's like, again, the whole thing is coming together. There's conversations about it. You seem different. This thing seems different. It seems brand new. Again, there's something about, yeah, like traveling, being expansive, being open to learning. And it doesn't have to be food. Like I said, it could be anything that you're into, making shirts, or again, there's this guy I always see on TikTok, and he's just on his back balcony. He buys the hoodies and he puts little designs and he spray paints them, and he's just like, he's making them and selling them, and he's trying to tell people like, oh, you don't have to have this and that to have a clothing line. It's like, no. And he literally just does this and sells his hoodies, and out of his, and he's making money. He's doing his own thing. So again, it could be whatever you're interested in, where you just start to eventually convince yourself over and over. It's like, I should just try that. I should just do more of it. And then it's like I said, because me, I used to watch Twisties, Tasties, I can't even remember. And anyway, that's how I really got into, because I'm saying cooking pasta because I used to be heavy into that. I used to watch the videos, those like how to make this 5-minute pasta, and then like make it. And then that's what I mean. I spent like a good amount of time doing that, to the point where now, like, I can make a crazy pasta out of damn near anything, right? I just know how to layer it together. So it could be something like that, where again, you're good at this skill, and it's like now you're like watching, like I said, instead of watching your favorite show, you're cooking and you're watching the video, and like you're trying to learn. And then like I said, after like a month or something, like after like 6 months or something, again, people are looking at this like, how did you get this good at this? Like, it's amateur, but this is like, it's the flair, it's the, you know, you got some skills up in here. So it's like, it could be something like that. But again, it all starts with either, again, for those of you who aren't going to directly travel, like you're at work, you know, you don't have a vacation coming up or anything, you're not breaking off from your regular routine. Again, it's going to be a thing that starts to play on your mind more and more and more, to one day you're like, oh, let me just do this thing when I get home. I'm going to go to the store and get these supplies. And it could be, like I said, for anything that you do. And then it just starts to turn into a thing. And again, because it may take you a minute to get to that level, or like build up the confidence, or like to get to the moment where you actually decide to do this thing. And that's sort of the travel, that's sort of the beginning of the travel and expansion that's going to take place in your mind. Again, energetically, you are moving, again, in your boat towards something else. So it's going to be something like this. All this food talk, I'm hungry. I'm definitely going to go eat after this. So yeah, whatever this is, I don't know how far it is. Well, no. Again, in terms of the tree of life, again, this is one of those things that should shoot down from heaven. As soon as you, in your mind, decide what it is, you're going to go do it. It's sort of that sort of thing. It's not something where it's got to be brought before God and the entire council of angels, and then he's got to approve it, and it's got to go to the next level and be stamped, and, the wisdom and the understanding and the hidden knowledge behind it. And again, this is where things sort of take shape in our world. Again, sound and light vibrations, and then they got to work to create physical matter. It's like, it may happen a lot faster. Again, the light and the sound waves may hit, and boom, this thing may come down. Like, this idea may come down from heaven a lot faster than, I'm making it seem, because it's the entire tree of life is lit up here from crown to kingdom. So again, it could just be like, and not like the angels are mishandling your blessings, but it could be something like that, where they just like toss it down the stairs, like it just comes towards you, like, you know what I mean? Or if you ever seen how they toss the bags in the airport, like down one of those ramps, it could be like that, where like you think, again, you're traveling, you're having this interdimensional travel in your mind. You're going to that place, like you're trying to unlock a more free and like it's like a more free life, and like a more, again, it comes into that softer life, like a more just, I could be doing something that I'm more into with my time. And then it's like you know, people go to work every day and like they're watching the clock and they can't wait for work to finish. It's like this would do the opposite. This would be you like happy to go to work and focus on whatever that is, because later on you know what comes next. You're about to spend the next few weeks, like, again, if that's what it is, again, cooking up some of the most delicious pasta dishes on the low. Nobody's gonna know. You're gonna be able to taste all that beautiful linguine and angel hair and spaghetti and spaghettini and oh, you know, you got the shells and you put the sauce inside and you put the ricotta. You put that in the, is it ricotta or ricotta? I don't know. Is it is it jalapeno or jalapeno? Is it jalapeno or jalapeno? It's jalapeno. No, it's jalapeno. You're fired. I forget what movie that's from. I think that's no, it's not Jay and Silent Bob. No, I think it's Johnny. Who's the guy from Jackass? He has a line like that in like a movie that he made. He's talking to a Spanish guy like that, and he's like, I think the guy's auditioning for a part, and he says the line, and he says jalapeno, and the guy's like, wait a minute. He's like, is it jalapeno or jalapeno peppers? And the man says, jalapeno. It's jalapeno. And he says, no, it's jalapeno, and you're fired or whatever. It was a joke, but it was funny. But same thing. I don't know if it's ricotta or ricotta, whatever. But you got the shells, and you put the sauce inside, and you put the cheese, and you put all, and then you bake it back in the. Yo, listen. You could be doing all this on the low, and it doesn't have to be pasta, but whatever your thing is, you could be creating like the most crazy t-shirt designs or hoodies, or again, whatever your thing is, you could be doing that on the low a lot, get really good at it, and be the only one like seeing the results or benefiting from it for a long time. And then you like bring this out to people in the public, and then like they're like, wow, this is amazing. How did you do this? Or can I get one or another one? Or can you make me one or something like that, right? But yeah, you could just be in the crib, again, creating some crazy, like you just pop out, you just cut up a shirt and a sweater and whatever, and you sewed it back together, and you went to the party dressed like that. People are like, where did you get that? And it's like, bang, you see what I'm saying? So you could already be onto some, by the time people discover what this is, you could already have a couple things in the stash that's kind of like, you know, because you never know. Then somebody see you with that sweater, and it's a 1 for 1. And it's like, what, you want to buy this? I'll sell it to you. I'll wash it, sell it to you. Like, I only wore it once. Like, how much you want for that? And you name your price, bam, you got a side business going on. See what I'm saying? It could be something like that. But again, this seems like a good thing. And yeah, it could come in very, very, very fast. You got 9999. What? Ooh, what? And someone eventually, a really good friend is eventually going to give you proof that you've done the right thing, or this is a good thing, or something like that. Is that a 9999? Yeah, something like that. Like, someone comes in to verify that this is legit or good, like a good thing was done here. Or again, they tasted that pasta, it's delicious. Or again, a good friend will buy that hoodie from you. Someone's gonna say, hey, I'll take that. Wash it first. For some, it's gonna be mind-blowing, and like you've done some type of I'm just joking when I say this, like, just like you've done some type of black magic behind the curtain. Like you've done something, like people won't understand, you know? They're not going to see the part, because there's that you changed aspect of it, but there's going to be a certain demographic of people that are only going to see the change. They're not going to know the work. Some of your friends or some people might know that you're doing a little something on the lows when you get home after you're working on a craft or something like that. But again, for the majority of people that don't know, they're going to feel like you cheated or something like that. There's some kind of trickery involved. You're Jamaican. Yeah, why do you know how to make pasta like this? Like this kind of thing. You think like I got an Italian girlfriend or something like that. It's like, no, I don't. I was really like locked in on this thing. Do you tasting this? Delicious. You would lock in too. It's like something like that, where like it's unbelievable, or it's trickery. It's I'm saying it's black magic. It's double dealing, double speak. You're lying to me. What? So there's somebody else in here, something like that. It can be shocking for some people. I think that's all the numerology you got. It wasn't very synchronistic today. Ooh, well, maybe you got I think you got a 4 there. Okay, let's say this is something that you do, whatever you discover, and let's say, because again, I'm using daily routines because that's like usually the 9 to 5 or 7 to 3 to 8, the 8 hours. Let's say from 7 to 5. For some people, 7 to 6, the hours between the day when people usually work. They're saying that, again, if you're gonna do this after, like if you, again, or if you're traveling, or whatever this is, whatever you figure out when you're doing this, don't like overdo it. Or like, because if this is something, again, that you're doing on an individual basis like this, Don't spend all night rolling noodles and making pasta. Remember that you actually have a day job and other aspects of your life. And again, whatever this is, it'll still come together even if you add only a little bit of time towards it every day. So there's something about still getting a good night's sleep, not being too excited to have learned something new. Like, you know, karate now. Don't stay up all night doing those flip kicks just because you could do them. Like, you're so like, damn, I could backflip now. Like, don't stay up all night doing that. And again, if you're traveling away and you're doing these things, again, don't get caught up in like, again, this fun is like so extravagant. Again, you're not taking care of your, again, remember to sleep, drink water, and these types of things. Remember to take care of yourself. Because again, you could be learning a lot and experiencing a lot of different people and having a lot of fun times. And it's like, again, just make sure you're not overdoing it, that you're still treating yourself as a human being. You are human. Well, again, you have this physical body. A lot of you aren't fully human. We've been over this. And yeah, so just make sure that you're respecting your human side too. Also, it's gonna need that. But I mean, this looks like fun. Oh. So it's going to be something that you've done before, but you didn't really... Yeah, kind of like me and the pasta thing, right? Like, I thought I was good. I had been making spaghetti all my life, but then, you know, that lock-in. So it could be something like that, like, or like you've drawn before, or again, you've made a shirt before or whatever, you've done something before, but it wasn't like, it didn't like have a lasting impression. At that time, it wasn't something that you could see yourself doing over and over and over again. But it's like, it's gonna be something like that you pick. And again, going directly, yeah, something that you put action towards before that didn't really seem like anything. Could be something like that, something you're bringing back. Oh yeah, and again, this could come tumbling down the stairs of heaven. Again, it's in the 9s, like it's right on the, again, it's getting ready to step over the threshold. It's like the Amazon guy's at the door and you're signing the thing. He's gonna give it, again, it's going over the threshold, he's about to give you the package. Like, could just like come flying in quick, like, or again, the idea, once you start to think about it, it could just come in quick, and then it's like something like that. Something like that. It says you're definitely gonna, yeah, if not travel outright, you're traveling in your mind to go figure out whatever this is. And again, this is something that's gonna happen in this cycle, or again, in the cycle that we're in, it's already happening, something like that. So if it hasn't already begun to take shape, be on the lookout for whatever this is. Or if you find yourself drifting off while you're at the computer, daydreaming, meditating, it could be a sign that this thing's getting ready to pick up for you. And then for others of you, you kind of know if you're going to travel or not in the next little while, or you know what I'm saying, or if you don't yet, again, it's going to come in out the blue, like something that you could do, and you'll be like, all right, and you'll take advantage of it. One thing I can say about this reading, though, that's really, really like is I feel like now that we've talked about all this pasta and stuff, I feel like you're just as hungry as me. I know what you think. I know you thought I was going to say something else. But I went from feeling absolutely fine to like, I wouldn't be surprised if you could hear my stomach growl at some point before we finish. I feel like some of y'all are hungry like me. Anyway, that was just another side. Let me know if that thin thread of electric current is coming through. I should have never picked that, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to commission somebody to start the sauce process while I get on to the next video. But anyway, tell me about this travel, the collective traveling. Okay, so it could be something that you could pick something that you liked from a long time ago. This skill is gonna, if you show this to people or whatever this is, it's gonna bring a lot of people towards you, or they're gonna love it or love you for it. Again, this could be a melding of you and your minds figuring out what the thing is. But if not, when it comes to if you travel far, you could feel like this is like the thing that was missing. And you could feel like this is like where you're supposed to be, or this is the thing that was missing. You could meet a person, not necessarily a lover, but you could meet, while you're away, you could develop a strong bond with someone, like a really good friend. You and them would be of different nationalities or races and have different belief systems, or it's like, let's say on the planet, it's like an unlikely alliance or an unlikely friendship. It would be like two people with cultural backgrounds that you would assume would clash, but you and this person sort of really get along, or you see each other as the same. Like, let's just say as an example, like if this is if this is an Asian person and an Indian person, it's like, and I'm not saying their cultural backgrounds clash, but they're just very different, right? It's like the Indian person sees that Asian person as like just one of them, like just a regular person. To me, you're the same color as me, or there is no color. Like again, you and this person, there's a transparency between you guys and like a sharing of cultures that actually brings you guys closer together. It's like I'm Jamaican, so now like somebody's interested to eat like jerk chicken, ackee saltfish, oxtails, plantains, all that kind of stuff. And then now my Italian friend again is showing me all these different gnocchis and these different pasta dishes that I never even heard of, and these types of things, and they're showing me the veal parm, and so it's like again, it's like two cultures that kind of they're sort of here and here, but it's like again, you guys, there's a sort of link, so there could be something like that, or this is people that like again I spoke about that Thanksgiving, or this is people really like they're in love with this skill or whatever you can do. Again, if you're selling the shirts, like you could have a lot of people coming towards you, like they really admire what you do. They're gonna want to buy your product, even if it's like your friends wanting to just show up for the first wave and like buy, like even if they're not repeat customers over the years, it's like they could come in on that initial first wave and like buy some of your products or partake of from whatever you're doing. Again, they can see that you put a lot of work into it, or that you're very skilled, or again, this meal is delicious, or these shirts are beautiful, or this outfit you created, or whatever you created. You could have some of your actual people, your actual friends, invest in what you're doing, right? Or yeah, it could be something like that. Again, a lot of communication about what you're doing, taking action towards you. And again, it's like the cycle is ending with people being very close to you because of what you've done. It's like they could come back actually, because like they see you and then the cycle ends. Yeah, it could be like your friends could like really support whatever it is you're doing, like, and not just like show up at one time. For some of them, they will. For some people, they will come back. And if you are traveling, yeah, you could definitely meet someone where you and them, you're of different cultures, but again, it's something about that makes you very close. There's a transparency there. Yeah, Two of Swords, an alliance, right? You and a person could definitely click up over this. Or, like I said, more and more people are going to want to be, once you figure out what this thing is and it starts to go into your life, you start to be seen different. Again, you could attract a lot of different people, or people that you used to know before are going to want to come in now all of a sudden and be close and like see what this thing is about. So okay, a lot of you guys are introverted out there. There's no need to there's no need to lock up, okay? There's no need to clam up. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be afraid of well, oh well, I mean that's natural. So there may be maybe there's a little, but no, don't be afraid of these people. There may be some haters, maybe obviously, or some people that have some things to say. They didn't get to travel, not even in the mine. They can't make good spaghetti. They don't know how to sew shirts or whatever. They don't know how to make the designs. They don't have the skills. They could be talking like they know better, like, oh, I never boiled water, but I know how to make noodles better than you. You think you know more about me than noodles? More about noodles than me? That's what I want to say. It could be someone like that. Again, a person that's just like, they come off as annoying, or again, they don't even wear nice clothes, and they're like, all of a sudden they know more about like creating, like I told you, that guy that makes the hoodies. It's like someone telling him like, oh, like trying to give him suggestions about what he's doing, and he's already doing it and he's pretty good at it. Everyone else agrees that it's good enough or good. And like someone could, again, there's haters out there. It could be a specific person, but I don't know. I'm keeping this one pretty broad. It could be any kind of person that comes out in the crowd, or could be people in the crowd, multiples hating. But again, they don't seem to have any skills. They're not a swords in reverse, so they don't think or speak. They don't think very clearly or speak very clearly, and again, they're willing to have the wrong idea and like go kamikaze all out, win at all costs, like behind a losing strategy or like something that's not very well thought out. So I wouldn't really worry about those people. I see that you're kind of, it's either you or maybe even this person that tries to protect you. If you're introverted, I see you're like trying to put up boundaries. You avoid people like that, or you have boundaries up against them. They can't really just be all up in your face or all up in your auric field, acting any way they want to. Or you could have a friend that puts those boundaries up for you and it's like, hey, look, mister, I never seen you even boil a freaking grain of rice. Don't you come in here telling this, we eating this delicious pasta, you trying to tell me it's not, like, it could be someone like that just defends you for you. I feel crazy that I use that. What have I done? I'm so hungry right now. And whoever this friend is, whatever this expansion is, I feel like it's like the start of something, or you're gonna be encouraged. Like if you're good at this, like it's that thing. Like if you're good at this, someone's gonna encourage you, or you may feel inspired again to take it a step further. Whatever you're doing, like get more, like give more to this. Like this is like wanting to become a master. This is 4 swords, 8 of pentacles, 8 of cups, all in the reverse. This is like giving everything, like trying to learn everything you can, all the techniques, and apply them. And it's like to the point where you've learned so many techniques and applied so many techniques to cooking that like, and like 8 of cups, like you're not giving up on this. You're not walking away until you master whatever this is. And it's like, you get so good at it, you don't even know how good you are. Like you literally would have to like serve people your food, or again, show people your hoodie or your work or whatever it is you've created. And like their reaction would shock you. You wouldn't even believe them. You would still think that this is somewhere in the beginning when you first started, or like they'd be like, yo, this was like a Michelin star. I'm eating at 7-star restaurants on a daily basis. I'm guilty. And that could be like eating at your house, 7-star restaurant, daily basis. We guilty of that. Right? This could be Michelin star work where you're like, nah, I just, and then usually I don't like to add that one at the beginning. I add it at the end because it makes it more creamy, makes the sauce come together better. And it's like, people are like, do you realize you've transformed into Gordon Ramsay? This is what I mean. Going back to, again, you seem different. Like, but to you, well, I mean, again, there's something here where, again, you eventually see that too, but it could be a thing where you lock in on whatever this is. And then, well, let me see, when you reemerge, because this is definitely you locking in on whatever this is. It's like the reactions are so, yeah, you could get serious with this. Okay, if you do, again, don't try to be Michael Jordan. Don't try to be Gordon Ramsay. Oh, no. I don't know. Maybe. Again, and we're using food as the metaphor. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you are, but you're gonna like, just don't beat yourself up too much about it. Just like, don't overdo it. Whatever because like, I feel like you get good, and then it's like, you convince yourself that you want to create like 1,000 hoodies one time. Don't do that. Maybe stick to your, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Like that, like don't, I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. But just don't move too fast with it. Again, there's a tower here, and this is you like fighting yourself, sort of. So just be careful, like I said, don't come in every night now and stay up all night making pastas and doing research and these type of things, or again, designing outfits and cutting and sewing. And remember that you still have the other side of your life that you have to live. But at the end of the day, again, whatever results or whatever you produce, even if you don't listen to me and you overdo it, again, the results at the end, you still come out very skilled, it produces beautiful results. And again, it's not like you are Gordon Ramsay, but again, you're not far off. You're like the amateur version. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever your recipes are, whatever it is you do, it's gonna turn heads, or it can turn heads. It's still like, that's what I mean. People are gonna be wondering if, like, I'd have to eat at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant now to make the comparison to see like where you are on the scale. It could be like that. People wondering like, how did you get this good at this or whatever? You know what I mean? Something like that. And again, with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, that's what I mean. Regardless of, I feel like even if you, because again, you have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like really, it's like putting in as much work as possible and getting up from the work table and being like that. It has to work now. Like if this doesn't work, nothing's going to work. I did everything that I put everything into this like that, And then 4 of Swords too is also the tendency to overgive or to do too much. That's how you get into that, like that's how people get taken advantage of a lot. They're like, you're an overgiver, you just say yes to everything till your cup or till you're drained out. So it could be something like that with these 2 cards where you're really, it's like, okay, this is good. It's like I don't really have anything going on, and wow, look at that, we're going into the winter season like that. Don't get sequestered in the house all winter practicing this skill or whatever. Again, 8 of Cups, not walking away, stay, or if I leave, I'm coming right back. And again, all this could lead to towers. And again, this 5 of because this is all you, again, this 5 of Wands. And every time I pick this deck, it comes out like that, the 5 of Wands, because in this one, again, the Most High is in here helping you. This internal conflict you're going through, it's meant to be resolved. It's meant to elevate you, or you're going to learn from something from it. But it could just feel like you're fighting yourself. The Most High is not going to make himself known. But at the time when you reach that resolution, or again, you have that aha moment after you've, fought yourself for a considerable amount of time, again, you'll reach that moment, and you're able to reach that moment because the whole time in the fight, the Most High is there, but he's disguised himself as an aspect of you, or like the thing to be overcome, and he's in the fight too, but you don't know that, and he doesn't tell you that, so you kind of beat yourself up a little bit until you have your breakthrough moment, and then you realize that again there was nothing to. Everything was going to turn out fine. It turned out fine anyway, and yeah, you're kind of able to let all these feelings go, right? So if you can at all, again, free will to serve, do what you want, but yeah, try not to get too hype on yourself in the dojo there, okay? That was good, kid, but don't get cocky. All right, I'm gonna leave that one there. Like, share, subscribe. This one I definitely had fun doing. This was great. And again, have fun traveling and however you do it. And if it's not pasta or whatever you discover that you like to do, that you want to bring back into your life, again, I hope you have a blast doing it. Because it seems like I was using that analogy, but it seems like, again, if it was pasta, you're gonna make a lot of pasta. You're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna make a lot of delicious meals and have friends. So first it'll be just you realizing how ill this is, and then maybe like 1 or 2 friends will join you. But again, it's gonna be quite the journey, it seems like. So, and it's saying cycle that you're entering. So this is making me feel like, again, with that little bit of like I said, with the winter time, like, yeah, this could be, as the weather gets colder, like this could be what you're doing. Again, you start to sort of think of like, summer's over, like, what are you gonna do? You don't really feel like spending the whole fall just catching up on your favorite shows. And again, that's where, again, you're traveling through the waters there in your mind, and you're like, that's you already trying to figure out, you traveling through the waters, trying to figure out what it is. And then you could put this thing into motion. Or for some of you, you have the free time and you're like, it's getting colder, and you're like, yeah, this thing, maybe I'll go here or maybe there, and like an opportunity comes, or you just decide where you want to go or what you want to do, and you go there and do that, and you have a similar experience. Again, it doesn't have to be food, but it could be something that already resonates with you, that again, you end up reconnecting with, and then you decide to expand on whatever that is. So again, hope that brings you clarity at some point. Hope it's helping somebody out there. Still cleanse your energy. Again, bring it back to the Most High. You know your boy got number love for you and collective. You know you will see me again in the next one.